Police have arrested Frank James. This is the guy accused of unleashing hell on a crowded subway yesterday morning, shooting 10 and injuring 23 in a flurry of gunfire and smoke bombs. The shooter called the police on himself as he calmly strolled around the city for 29 hours, even popping into a McDonald's. Just got a number 3. They took him into custody without a fight. Police have not yet released a motive, but here at Primetime, we've been doing some investigating and found some very disturbing videos on his social media pages where he's just spewing black nationalist ideology. Quote, "White people and black people, as we call ourselves, should not have any contact with each other." In another video, he said, "A factory reset on humanity is needed in order for you to have any thought of having a effing future. There are people, white people in this country, because I'm getting tired of you, and I'm black." He continued, quote, "I am so happy. I have a sense of joy. I've seen a side to human beings, and they need to die. They need to suffer and drop effing dead." He went on to celebrate the confirmation of Judge Ketanji Brown, but the fact that she was married to a white guy made him furious. Quote, "Yeah, our black sister, Supreme Court Justice, power to the people, is married to an effing white man. I don't believe this bleep." In one video, he can be seen outside screaming at unsuspecting people just walking down the street. Quote, "F you and your white ass too, you white racist mother effer. You're something less than human today. You shouldn't even exist. You're a crime against effing nature, you Spanish-speaking mother effer." For years, this freak was letting the world know his deepest, darkest thoughts. And big tech never flagged it. They consider themselves the speech police of what's right and wrong to post. Saying gender is real is considered hate speech online. But kill whitey is just fine? And of course, this guy, Frank James, has a long rap sheet.
His arrest history in New York is 9 prior arrests dating from 1992 to 1998. Those include possession of burglary tools 4 times, criminal sex act, theft of service 2 times. He was arrested on a New Jersey warrant. He also has a criminal tampering. He has 3 arrests in New Jersey in 1991, 1992, and 2007. They are for trespass, larceny, and disorderly conduct.
That arrest record, combined with the years of twisted videos, how was this guy not on the FBI's radar?
There has been some reports that FBI holdings to date had a tie to Mr. James. I want to be very clear that to date we have found no record of an investigation of Frank R. James by an FBI office before the shooting yesterday. Reports that FBI's New Mexico field office previously investigated him are inaccurate.
The FBI has been busy framing Trump and militia kidnappers, missing dangerous radicals just right under their nose. If you watch the mainstream media, you'd have no idea black nationalists even exist. As soon as the press realizes the attacks don't fit their narrative, they bury the story. Remember the Waukesha massacre, where Darrell Brooks rammed his SUV through a Christmas parade, injuring 62 and killing 6? Brooks also has a lengthy record and shared plenty of posts on social media calling for violence against white people, saying Hitler was right, and comparing cops to the Klan. We reached out to the FBI to see if they figured out what his motive was for plowing down innocent civilians, and the FBI referred us to local authorities who haven't gotten back to us. Last April, Noah Green rammed his car into 2 officers at the nation's capital, killing one of the officers. He was a follower of that outspoken anti-Semite Louis Farrakhan. And in Louisville, Quintez Brown, who was once honored by Barack Obama and made appearances on MSNBC, was arrested for trying to assassinate a Jewish mayoral candidate, Craig Greenberg. A local BLM chapter bailed him out soon after posting 100 Gs. He supported armed militant groups online and talked about revolutionary communism and black nationalism. And these are far from isolated incidents. Corey Ali Muhammad, David Anderson, and Micah Xavier Johnson all had ties to black nationalism and all murdered many in their cities. The FBI failed to stop any of these people, and the media refuses to cover the story. To them, the only domestic terrorists wear red hats.
That's why I've said I don't really think there are two parties in this country anymore. One is a semi-governing party called the Democrats, and the other is a dime store front for a terrorist organization called MAGA. That is the real problem here. It's no longer about lies and disinformation. It's about having our sitting government take an active role in controlling dangerous people who do not believe in democracy anymore.
Political correctness is putting lives in danger. The media is completely ignoring black nationalism. There's only room for white nationalism in their coverage because they need to keep the Democrat base scared and the country divided. The press is just a political chop shop. We know their motivation. But big tech is letting black nationalism spread across the internet. These CEOs need to answer why. If you can't get banned for posting a funny meme about Hillary, but you don't get knocked off for death threats, who's running your programs on the back end? Black nationalism is a serious threat, and our FBI just keeps dropping the ball. Why? The FBI director needs to answer questions under oath about this, because the Bureau's priorities are out of whack.
Hey, Sean Hannity.